Hello and welcome to day 14 of the Countryballs World Tournament here on Rebecca's Marble Runs. Do we have a show for you today? Check out those lanes at the end of the course. That's right, however far the marble goes, that's how many points they will score. And we have quite the maze of a track before that as well. It's going to be an exciting event today. Here is the full standings as of now. Switzerland in first place with 27 points. Vietnam coming in at second with 25. And then Brazil in third with 24 points. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for more Country Ball World Tournament videos coming in the future. There are 19 events in total. Today is number 14. Here is the full bracket system for today's event. First off, we'll have Senegal versus Japan. And we'll get our first look at today's track, and they're off the Plinko to start. Japan gets an early lead into funnel number 1, which has a little slinky type section underneath. Senegal getting out of that first funnel first into the blue labyrinth type section, a very repetitive one that just is kind of almost like a figure 8 style. Into the merge for Senegal, up into a tip tube looks like, and into the staircase. A very complex track for today's event. Japan has some catching up to do if they want to catch up to Senegal, and here we are into funnel number 2. Can they make any moves here? No, they don't. Senegal still in the lead into the next staircase. Here comes Japan as well, about 3 steps behind Senegal. And this is the first time we've seen the large yellow funnels here on this tournament. Senegal still able to hold the lead. Can Japan make any moves? No. And into the next section. Another yellow funnel, which take a little bit longer to get out of, but it's actually harder for a marble to make a contact in the larger yellow funnels. Into funnel number 5 for Senegal. Here comes Japan. This is where they need to make their move if they want to be able to come out on top. And it looks like they are able to into the final funnel, funnel number 6. And let's see where they can get only 1 point. And then 0 points for Senegal. So Japan will be the winner of this match. And you can see whichever marble comes out first will go down into the bottom lane, which has more points than the top lane. So Japan with 1 point. Next up, we have Philippines versus Canada. And they are off. Look at that. Canada going down the right side, completely skipping that Plinko section, but it didn't seem to help much there. Philippines was neck and neck in that first funnel, but now Canada has came out on top into this figure 8 labyrinth section and into the tip tube and the first staircase for Canada. Let's see what the Philippines can do here. Can they catch up before Canada even gets out of this staircase? Barely. Into funnel number 2 for Canada. Let's see what Philippines can do now. Can Philippines make a move? No. Into the next staircase for Canada. Now the Philippines exiting funnel number 2 into the staircase as well, into the first large yellow funnel for Canada. Here comes the Philippines as well. Will we see any contacts between 2 marbles in these large yellow funnels in this event? We'll have to see, and at least in these first 2 rounds we have not seen that. Canada now exiting the second yellow funnel into funnel number 5. Let's see if the Philippines can make any moves in these final 2 funnels. And there's a hit there by the Philippines. Here comes Canada right back, though. They're neck and neck. Canada comes out on top into the final blue funnel. Here comes the Philippines as well. I think they may be able to overtake here. Yes, they do. And only 1 point. Let's see what Canada can do here. And get 1 point as well. Almost over this entire wave lane. In terms of how long they've made it on the lane, Canada did much better. But because they were second place, they did not get as many points. So it will be a tied game for the Philippines and Canada. Next up, we have Cameroon versus Mexico. Mexico in the dark green, Cameroon in the white with green stripes, and they're off. Cameroon comes out on top, even though Mexico got to that lane first. Cameroon cut in front. That is an interesting feature here on this track, the Plinko section. Right afterwards, there's a lane that's kind of perpendicular to the plinko section, which means a marble can technically, even though they aren't there first, they can cut in front and get in the lead. Cameroon up this first staircase. Mexico still making their way up into funnel number 2 for Cameroon now. Here comes Mexico. Can they make any moves? They look like they're trying to, but they aren't able to. Cameroon comes out on top there into the second staircase. 2 steps separate Cameroon from Mexico as we enter the next funnel. Funnel number 3, the large yellow funnel. Don't forget to leave your comments on your favorite country here in this tournament, who you want to win overall as the events go on. Cameroon now in funnel number 4, as well as Mexico. Mexico isn't able to make a move there into funnel number 5 for Cameroon now. Here is where the last 2 events, the back marble was able to overtake for the lead and hold it for these next 2 funnels. But Cameroon is able to hold it in this second to last funnel. Let's see if they can do it in this last funnel. Yes, they do. 1 point for Cameroon and 0 points for Mexico. So Cameroon will be the winner of this match. 1 point to their overall standings. And that was a pretty close match. Next up, we have Argentina versus Germany. Let's see if Germany can make a fast move. Yes, they do on the right side. And they're able to get into funnel number 1 first. Argentina is close behind. I think Germany will still be able to come out on top here. No, they aren't. Argentina comes out just ahead. Now they're neck and neck in this figure 8 section. They're so close together. Argentina is able to take the lead there. And now Germany takes it right back on the staircase. These marbles are neck and neck. Into funnel number 2. They're still battling for the lead. Argentina takes it back into the second staircase. Germany now has lost a little bit of ground here. 3 steps behind Argentina. Into the yellow funnel for Argentina and now Germany. Can Germany make any moves? It's very difficult to make moves in this funnel. They aren't able to. Here comes Argentina. Funnel number 4, now Germany. Can Germany collide with Argentina in just the right way to knock them out of the way? No, they can't. Argentina exits into funnel number 5. Here comes Germany as well. Can they make a move in these final 2 funnels? We're about to find out. There's a move by Germany. They are able to take the lead into the final blue funnel. Argentina is running out of time. They may be able to make a hit here, and they do, and they're able to take the lead. 1 point for Argentina and 0 points for Germany. A very neck and neck tight race. Argentina barely making it out on top. So Argentina will be winning that match. Next up, we have Belgium versus the USA. And they are off. USA comes out to lead through the plinko section. Belgium a little bit slow there. We're going to funnel number 1. I think the USA will be able to come out first. Yes, into the figure 8 slalom section. And the USA is going to be the first one into the tip tube. Up the staircase for the USA. Belgium still now just getting to the tip tube. And they're a whole staircase apart. I think the staircase may have even stalled a little bit there. Yes, the staircase is stalling. We do have a slight staircase malfunction. Not sure if the officials are going to check on that. I think Belgium may have been a little bit disadvantaged here. But I guess the USA was stalled as well. I think the Belgium was stalled twice. Unless it stalled when the camera wasn't pointing at it. I'm not sure. But the USA is still in the lead here into funnel number 3. Into funnel number 4 for the USA. Can Belgium catch up and at least stay within the same vicinity as the USA? Because they really need to if they get into these final couple funnels. That's where it's really important. There goes the USA into the next funnel, into funnel number 5. Here comes Belgium around the B2 U-turn into the funnel number 5. Belgium able to take the lead here into the final funnel. Let's see what USA can do in return. And they, I think, are able to take the lead. Yes, and almost getting to that second marker there. And Belgium getting 0 points. The USA coming out on top just by a hair. and almost making it to that 2-point range. We have not seen a marble score 2 points yet in this event. Will we see it in the second half of these groups? We're about to find out. And they are off. Spain comes out first, but Indonesia cuts right there. And Indonesia is able to come to the figure 8 section first. And here comes Spain. They're a little bit separated here. Let's see what Indonesia can do to stay ahead of Spain. Into the staircase for them. Here comes Spain as well. 2 steps behind Indonesia. It looks like this first staircase has been repaired, so there will not be any more stallings. Both marbles now in funnel number 2. Can Spain overtake here? They may be able to. Yes, into the second staircase. Now Indonesia exiting this funnel into the staircase as well. It looks to be 3 steps behind Spain. Of course, don't forget to leave your comments about what type of features you would like to see in the next event, and they may be featured in the next video. Spain coming out into funnel number 4. Here comes Indonesia as well. And let's see what happens here. I think Spain's still going to be able to hold the lead. Indonesia really close to making contact there. They aren't able to do it. And now they come into the second to last funnel. Funnel number 5. Can they make a contact? Yes, I think Indonesia is overtaking for the lead. They're neck and neck, though. Here they go into the final funnel. Here comes Spain. Can they take it back? They are pretty separated here. No contacts yet. I'm not sure. I think it will be Indonesia. Yes. Indonesia with 1 point. Spain with 0. So Indonesia will be the winner of this match. Next up, we have England versus Portugal. And they are off. England taking the quicker route, but Portugal on the right side, which allows them to get in the lead. But now they're neck and neck in the first funnel. And Portugal comes out first. Here comes England, though, close behind. They take the lead. Now they're neck and neck. Portugal comes out to lead into the tip tube, but England takes it back because of how the tip tube functions. And look at that. Great move by Portugal, and they take the lead halfway up the staircase. Through the hairpin into the second funnel for both of them. And Portugal is able to get out of that funnel pretty quickly. Let's see what England can do in response. 4 or 5 steps behind Portugal. England has a lot of catching up to do if they want to be able to stay close enough to be able to overtake in the final 2 funnels. Portugal trying to get out of this first yellow funnel, and they do, coming into the second yellow funnel. Now, where is England? They're still back in the first one. Now just coming out. Portugal, a good probably 5 or 10 seconds ahead of England here. Up into the B2 hairpin into the 5th funnel. England is running out of time. I think they're going to be able to make a move here. Can they do it? Yes. And they take the lead here into the final funnel. Can Portugal take it back? And they do make a contact here. Who will come out first? I think it would be Portugal. Yes. 1 point for Portugal. And let's see if England can get at least 1. They could still win if they get 2 points. But they just aren't able to. 1 point for both of them. So it will be a tie. They still will get 1 point each for their respective countries in the overall leaderboard. Next up, we have Pakistan versus Vietnam. And they're off. Vietnam comes out to lead on the right side into the first funnel for both of them. Now let's see if Pakistan can make a move. And yes, they do, into the figure 8 section. About 2 sections, now 3 ahead of Vietnam. Let's see if Vietnam can stay close enough that they could possibly overtake on the staircase. No, they aren't able to. Into the tip tube for Vietnam. Pakistan almost exiting the staircase already. There they are into funnel number 2. Vietnam still halfway up the staircase. Vietnam is not doing very well in this event. Let's see if they can do better in the second half of this race. So far, no. Pakistan already halfway up the second staircase. Here comes Vietnam. A whole entire staircase ahead of Pakistan, or behind Pakistan. into the first large yellow funnel for both of them. Pakistan quite a bit ahead of Vietnam. They may be just ahead enough to get out of that fifth funnel before Vietnam can make any moves on them. All depends on this final large yellow funnel. And there goes Pakistan into the hairpin and the fifth funnel. Can they get out of there before Vietnam can make any moves? They may be able to. Here comes Vietnam. It'll be close, and they are able to get out first. And now, Vietnam is running out of time. Pakistan, nice and slow, nice and easy here. Can Vietnam make a hit there? Yes! And here comes Vietnam right back, and they're able to hold the lead. 3 points for Pakistan, and that's a new track record. And here comes Vietnam. 1 point for them. Still a good wave performance. For Pakistan, 3 points. That's the first time we've ever had anybody score more than 1 in this event. A great performance by Pakistan in this event. Next up, we have Korea versus Brazil. And they're off. Quick move by Korea on the right side. Here comes Brazil as well into the first funnel. And they're neck and neck. Who will get into that slinky first? They're still so close. They both exit almost at the same time. And now they're neck and neck on this section as well. Brazil comes out with a little bit of a lead there. Into the staircase, 1 step behind each other. Let's see if Korea can take the lead in this next funnel. Funnel number 2. And they make a little bit of a contact there. It's so hard to tell when they're that close. Brazil's still able to hold the lead. Up the staircase for both of them. Brazil almost a whole staircase ahead of Korea into the first yellow funnel. And of course, we haven't seen a marble overtake in these large yellow funnels yet. But there's always a first for everything. Brazil in the lead. Can Korea make a first overtake in these large yellow funnels? It's not looking like it. And there goes Brazil into the final hairpin, into the 5th funnel. Now Korea, it's a race against time to get there before Brazil gets out of this final funnel. But it's still not over if they get out of this final funnel. Yes, because they still can make it in this final blue funnel. Let's see what Korea can do here. Well, they're running out of time. Korea taking their time. There's a hit there. Now they're neck and neck in this blue funnel. I think Korea may be able to take it. Here comes Brazil, though. No. And Korea gets a 3 points there. Let's see what Brazil can do. 0. So Korea will be the winner of this match. 3 points twice in a row. And Korea will definitely be going up on the leaderboard. And now for the final match of the day, India versus Switzerland. And I remind you, Switzerland is the leader on the leaderboard right now, so they really need to hold their title, and they're only 1 point ahead of second place and only 2 points ahead of third place. So they really need to get at least 2 or 3 points if they want to stay in the lead here in this event. And right now, they are in the lead into the tip tube, ahead of India there. They're still in this figure 8 section. And up already off the staircase for Switzerland into funnel number 2. India now just barely getting halfway up the staircase. I think Switzerland may be even able to get out of this funnel. Yes, into the second staircase. India doing a terrible job at this point. Either that or Switzerland is just showing their dominance here in this tournament. Into the large yellow funnel for Switzerland. Here comes India as well. And Switzerland, no sweat here. So they've seen how these yellow funnels work. And they know that it's very difficult to overpass. So it's a little bit of a breather for these final 2 funnels. The first marble to exit this yellow funnel also has a very difficult time holding the lead for these final 2 funnels. Let's see if Switzerland can do it. And here comes India. Will they be able to make a contact here? They do. And now India is taking the lead. Here comes Switzerland right back, though. And they look to be able to hold the lead there into the final funnel. Great move by Switzerland. They only have to withstand 1 more funnel. And there's a hard contact from India. Let's see what Switzerland can do in response. Nothing. And India gets a full 4 points. A banger of a finish for this event. And Switzerland only gets 1 point. a disappointment for the Switzerland fans. They will not be staying in the lead on the leaderboard. And India breaking the record in the final race with the full 4 points. They're definitely the winner of this event. We'll have to see where they stand on the leaderboard after this event. And Switzerland somehow still able to hold the lead because of the next marbles, second, third, and fourth did not get enough points to pass Switzerland. They must have all got 0. And where is India? All the way down in 16th. Unfortunate for them, at least they're not in last place. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you'd like to see in the next event. And stay tuned for more Country Ball World Tournament here on Rebecca's Marble Runs. And stay tuned for Glass Car coming after this season. Don't forget to check out this video on your right, and I will see you there.